Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
We are here at the historic Hattie Lou Theater in Memphis, Tennessee, and we are here for the Women's Theater Festival. And we actually have several guests that we're going to interview today. One of them being Miss Joyce Cobb.
Thank you so much.
Who is a jazz, pop, disco. Is it all of that?
Wannabe writer.
Hey, she's all of those things.
Maybe a little theater. They just, they don't pay as much as the music.
It's okay. Yes.
It's a lot of hard work in theater. I realize that. Yeah.
That's why you got to have a lot of hustles, right?
Yeah, a lot of hustles, baby. A lot of hustles. Teach a little bit, too.
Oh, yeah, you got to be a teacher.
That's
because if you're going to do this, you have to.
I have to be.
To teach the young people.
This award, it has something to do with teaching, doesn't it?
Right, it does. And she's going to be honored with a Gyneka Award, which is Greek for woman. And in the past, women were not honored in theater, and they weren't allowed to do theater during Greek times. So we're just going to talk to her about everything that deals with why she's being honored and how she feels about it and her background. Can you give us a little bit of your background, Ms. Cobb?
My background. Well, I am a graduate of college. I think that's very important if you can.
It is.
And I was in sociology because I listened to my guidance counselor in high school, and I should have and could have and been a contender, in theater. I could have been somebody, but I went into sociology and became a social worker. That was my entrance to the system. Spent about 3 years with that, and then I immediately got into music.
Right.
And started in Dayton, Ohio. I went to Central State University. Grew up at Tennessee State University.
Okay.
Parents
Tennessee.
were, we were college brats. My parents were teachers, and teaching is very important in my family. And also, finishing college is very important.
Very.
With family, yes.
Okay.
Born in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Me and the Indians, we used to party a little bit on the reservations.
Oh, turn up. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
But, it's nothing like Tennessee. I came to Nashville and a little stay in Florida. Followed my father around a little bit. He had got his doctorate at Ohio State. And so we were there for a while. And that's when I ran the neighborhood. And then went to Florida. Florida A&M was his first job. And then we moved to Nashville. And then from Nashville went to Mankato State University. So I'm just part of a family college person.
That's good. So you're obviously very passionate about education.
Very passionate about education.
Giving back to the young people. And I read that you help aspiring artists. Are you still doing that right now?
Every time I
need some help.
Every time I wake up, I might not be able to get you a record deal, but I can hook you up.
Right.
Hey. The rest is left to you.
Hey.
I can hook you up. Yeah, but education is very important. As Obama stated the other day, it's easier to get a gun than it is a book. So my emphasis is on reading and finding your passion.
Absolutely.
And focusing. And that's success.
Speaking of passion, one of the things that I wrote that I had to make sure I ask you, because I'm about 3 years into actually discovering the passion of acting, and I've only done about 2 or 3 years at this point.
I see.
I'm addicted to it now. But
good.
Can you explain, and because you've been doing this so long, how do you juggle having a what you would call a regular job type life and having an act and having to do the aspiring artist thing? How do you balance that? What is your strategy? How do you move into that and do that and make that your full-time thing? What did you do specifically?
Well, you see, basically, I dropped all of the corporate, and I just focused on singing and getting my band and writing my songs and performing for concerts, and my focus was clubs. I went to started in nightclubs, food and beverage businesses. Passion means get up every morning and attack it, and go and keep your focus, your passion. is music. So that's what I do. And I was lucky enough to be accepted at the University of Memphis that said 30 years of doing that entitles you to teach on the college level with your BA degree. So that's music also. So I enjoy teaching music. And for suggestions with you, I would just say find a way to make a living. Marry a rich producer.
Hey, you know what?
That helps. And you can follow your dream.
Got a couple names
really.
on, you know, what I'm saying, on my Twitter feed that, you know, are producers.
Yeah.
That, they marry me. I do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with
that's what you do. You marry a good producer that can hook you up. I would say experience New York City in theater, or
I still haven't done that.
Or Minneapolis, where they have lots of theater, or Hattie Lou in Memphis, and just get involved with theater and follow your passion, even if it's not monetary means.
Absolutely.
And you might have to work a day job, to pay your bills, but you have to follow your passion with vigor.
That's good. Vigor. I like that word.
Vigor.
All you artists out there, make sure you're listening.
Vigor. That's the word.
And of course, we're here with Joyce Cobb. One of my last questions is she's a very talented and gifted and jazz artist with lots of longevity.
I tell you a little secret that my daddy told me.
Okay, go ahead.
He said, learn the American pop book. The George Gershwins, Cole Porters,
yes,
Hoagie Carmichaels,
the Gershwin, yes, absolutely.
Learn the American pop book, and you will sing through all of the decades of popular music. And I have lived through the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and here we are, 2000, and still those songs can work, and that's my edge with other singers that just focus in one genre, R&B or blues.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that, but I'm sort of the chameleon.
Broaden your horizon.
Be a chameleon.
And we're just honored to have you here. You're getting your Gyneka Award. My very last question is this.
Yes, sir.
And it's an important question. Would you say that it's harder now to pursue those passions, desires, than it was back when you first started?
I think it's easier now.
Okay.
You just have to find your connection, find the interests that will make you work and focus. But I think the opportunities are a lot more now than they used to be.
They are. It's so easy. Go after your passion. Get up every day. Attack it with vigor.
Vigor.
Yes.
You're a lucky man to be born in the era of vigor.
I was born in the 80s. Yes. I know I don't look like it. But no, we're here with Joyce Cobb, American legend, jazz artist, writer, teacher, all of those things. And
actor wannabe.
Actor, hey, you know what? Hey, we had Lou.
Wannabe.
But we're Black Butterfly Media TV. We're going to be interviewing some of the other Gyneka Awards nominees and honorees. And we're going to be back here. I'm Brandon Person. Please stay with us. Don't go anywhere. And we'll talk to you on the other side.
You should audition for NBC.
I should. Thank you very much.
That's bigger.
God bless you.